Good morning. So I'm going to wait a couple of seconds. I'm like a minute early. I was a bit eager this morning. But hallelujah, I have put little birdie in the office outside the end of the garden. It is an office, it's not a shed. Suddenly had such a fantastic idea yesterday when I realised that you can still hear him even though I'm wearing earphones and he's usually in a different room. So why not do that? And it gives me that peace that I don't have that. I can hear him in the background and I don't want him to get stressed because he can hear my voice and he's thinking, why is she not talking to me? So, yes. So, recap of day 1 and 2. So, we're on day 3, can you believe it, of 5 days of the Awaken Your Fearless Confidence Challenge. So, I'm loving the fact that you've started to put your homework in the group. You're starting to feel those things that you want to feel, recognize the areas that you want to improve, identify the people that you see as confident. It's all such great shifts. I'm seeing some great comments. I'm loving it. Thank you for engaging with this challenge because it really is something that I really enjoy. I do have some exciting information coming. I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow and then more again on Friday about a new program that I'm opening up this weekend, which is going to be super, super powerful, super empowering and enlightening. I just know it. So make sure you tune in to hear about that. So for day 1, we looked at the life stories that we tell ourselves and the bullshit that we don't need to be retelling ourselves. Yeah. So then I asked you to identify an area of your life that you would like to feel more confident in. So that was your action for the first day. So there are prizes to be won at the end of the week. I will announce them probably on Monday. Give you all like the weekend. I know some of you have said you're going to watch back the videos over the weekend. So give you the weekend to watch through the videos, do the actions. The actions are small, but they are powerful. They are just really to get you really tapped into the work that we're doing during this week so that you're on this journey with me. You're not just sort of listening and vaguely taking in. I want you to sort of hear it, take an action, then you're implanting it in your brain to make that change. So day 1, we covered the bullshit life stories that we tell ourselves. Your action was to like and comment on the video, and then to post in the group the area of your life that you want to build more confidence in. So you can just tell me like a couple of words or a sentence, however much you want to share, with the hashtag Facebook Challenge Day 1. That was day 1's action. Day 2 was to like and comment on the video, and then to post an image of the person that you feel is really confident, someone that you look at and think, wow, they have amazing confidence. I suggested it be celebrities unless you've got the permission of someone that you actually know in person, because, you know, we can use celebrity images. With the hashtag Facebook Challenge Day 2. So that's day 2's challenge. Day 3, action even. Day 3 action, I will tell you at the end of the video. But today is really focusing on the toolbox of goodies so that you have resources to turn to when you're just feeling really low, like, oh, I just can't get a different feeling on feeling confident. I just can't have that confidence. I just don't feel confident. Like I can't increase my confidence levels. What can I do to make me feel better? So there are a few things that you can do. There's lots and lots of different things. And this is then tapping back into where I started my journey in my business. So I started as a crystal healer and my business has changed a lot since then. I still incorporate crystals as a method of change because they are a great tool to seeing difference in your life alongside other things. So yesterday and Monday, we were sort of more on the mindset area. So the mindset around confidence and feeling confident. Tomorrow we're going to go back to mindset with accountability, but today I want to give you sort of ideas of goodies that you can put in your toolbox. So your metaphorical toolbox for if you need a boost in confidence, what can you turn to empower yourself to take back that control, to make yourself feel better by going, you know what, I feel a bit low. They're things that I know will make me feel better. Because when I was super anxious, which is another story for another time, but some of you know this, I had to build up a toolbox of goodies to enable me to get through my anxiety. And the more I did it, the more I was able to recognize when I was anxious, which then would stop it taking over. And so there are ways of dealing with things, and same with this. So if you're feeling like, oh, I'm feeling a bit insecure, lacking in confidence, the recognizing that feeling is the start of making the change. And then if you've got things you can turn to change how you feel in that moment, then that's really, really powerful. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is my one true love. Well, one of my true loves. crystals. So some of you may be aware of crystals. Some of you I know about crystals because some of you have been to my physical workshops as well. Crystals basically are balls of energy. If you know nothing about crystals, they are mined from the Earth's core. So they come from the planet just like we do, which is really powerful for me, because when I was really suffering with anxiety to the point where I didn't leave the house, it got that bad. This was years ago, 9 years ago now. I eventually turned to crystals because I wanted a more natural way of feeling better. I tried lots of other things. As some of you know, I've shared this story before. And they kind of worked to an extent, but not fully. I didn't feel like a human being, and I wanted something more natural. I wanted to tap back into myself because I felt so disempowered by having to go outside for outside help to make me feel better. I wanted something that I could control in a way, yeah? So crystals all are balls of energy, and they have natural healing properties. They're from the Earth's core. Energy is everywhere. We are all connected. So it's just connecting back into a really natural way of healing. And they all have individual properties, right? So they all do slightly different things. So I've got a selection of 6 crystals that I think are really good, depending on where you are, what you want, for a confidence boost, because they all have slightly different properties. So I'm going to share these with you, because if it's something that you're open to or you're into crystals already, you can literally just carry them with you. So if you're feeling like, say you wake up and you think, oh, I feel a bit like insecure today, there's something, you know, be aware of the moon changes. I post about the moon. I definitely feel different around the moon, around my cycle as well. Like there's going to be times where your hormones and everything dip and you just feel a little bit more insecure. Being aware of those things is another thing to empower yourself, because like, oh, okay, it's probably because of that. It's not just, oh, I'm just all insecure again. You don't want to go down that route. You recognize what's going on, and then you can feel empowered by it. So crystals, you can just carry them with you. Put them in your bra, your pocket, your bag. You'd be surprised by the amount of women that carry crystals in their bra. I promise you, if you actually want to start having that conversation with people, it's true. So one of my ultimate loves is pyrite. So this is pyrite, also known as fool's gold. It's a little chunk of pyrite. Pyrite is really, really good to ground you, to make you feel secure and stable. So often when we're feeling insecure and lacking in confidence, we feel a little bit like, oh, we can't feel safe in a way. We can't feel grounded. Pyrite is really, really good for enabling you to feel grounded, to feel safe, secure. It's that kind of comfort blanket. Then you've got citrine. So this is citrine. Citrine is the abundance stone. It's that ability to feel joy, to feel light, to feel confident within yourself. Yeah. So that's what citrine is really, really good at. So if you're wanting a confidence boost, if any of these crystals you see and you think, oh, I really like the look of that one, that's often the best way to pick crystals. It's to go with what your gut reaction is, even if your mind sort of says, oh no, I don't. Like maybe you saw this one and you thought, oh yeah, I love that, somewhere in your brain, but then part of you is like, no, but I don't like yellow, so no. Disregard the I don't like yellow bit and listen to your gut, because that's what I teach all the time. Your intuition, your gut knows best. So listen to it, because it is you. It's just you without all the societal expectations and socializations to make you think otherwise. This is rainbow fluorite, so you may be able to see the green slightly in here. Sometimes a bit difficult with these. So rainbow fluorite is a really good motivator. It will get you doing things that you've been meant to be doing, that are on your to-do list, that you've been putting off, and that you're just feeling maybe a bit sluggish about, and you just can't get that oomph to go and do them. Because sometimes when you're lacking in confidence, you really just don't feel like doing much at all. If you're feeling a bit insecure, everything is just too much effort. So rainbow fluorite is really, really good for giving you that boost, that kick up the bum, really. Now this is raw amber. Raw amber. So amber, you usually see it, it's like a tree resin. So you usually can see like little bugs and little things that have been caught in it. That's raw amber, which I love raw crystals. So raw amber is really, really good for boosting your overall well-being, enhancing your, hello Helen, enhancing your creativity, really like tapping into your root abilities, your abilities as the person that you are, being able to be creative, be connected to yourself. So that's Helen, I'm just going through some crystals that are really good for confidence. So this is raw amber I'm just talking about. Then we have ruby. So raw ruby is another one of my favorites. This is raw ruby. So I am actually wearing ruby on a necklace. So that's how you typically see ruby, yeah? we can't see it that well from here, the shined polished red. This is the raw form. So that's what ruby looks like before it's polished down. Ruby is really, really good for stamina. So often if you're feeling lacking in confidence, lacking in self-esteem, you know, like insecure, you will be feeling like you just can't be bothered, like I've already said. So ruby is a really good crystal to have to boost your stamina, to be able to go, you know what, yes, I can go and do that. And then the last crystal I've got for you for now is carnelian. This is raw form carnelian. So carnelian, I always describe it as the Red Bull of the crystal world. So if you need that energy boost, carnelian is your first stop. Yeah, so carrying any of these crystals with you, like I say, they've all got individual properties, can enhance your abilities to feel better, to feel more confident, to feel like, yes, I can go and do that. Okay, I feel, if you can recognize how you feel in the moment, recognizing it is the first step to any change. So if you know, you know what, today I feel a little bit down, a little bit insecure, a little bit like lacking in confidence, I don't feel like I can go and do this thing to really boost my business, or go and wear that dress because I'm feeling a little bit like, oh, I don't quite look right. You can pick a crystal that relates to that feeling that you're having in that moment, carry it with you, and it will make a difference. Yes, I know you love some carnelian, Helen. I know, and I love these raw forms because you often see carnelian. It's rare you see carnelian raw. You usually see it polished, and it's the orange, the yellows, the blacks all combined. But the raw forms, there's just something about raw crystals that, for me, I love. So crystals are one way. Helen, I'm talking about the toolbox of goodies to make you feel better when you're having one of those moments where your confidence is down and you just need a boost. So crystals is one way to do that. So I've been through 6 crystals. So we had pyrite, citrine, rainbow fluorite, amber, ruby, carnelian, yeah, and all their individual properties. So affirmations is another one. So Helen, you might already have some affirmations. I know you're into all things well-being, and you can use affirmations to make you feel better. Affirmations are most powerful when you believe what you're saying. So you could say, I'm a millionaire, because you would like to be a millionaire, but deep down you don't believe it's going to happen. Then it will contradict the affirmation and it won't make it as powerful. So maybe you can change your affirmation to, I am a wealthy person. There may be areas of your life that you feel really wealthy in, and then you can associate that affirmation with that sensation, because it's the feeling. It's all about the feeling. So if you feel like you're a wealthy person, regardless of how much money you have, how many possessions you have, whatever you regard as wealth, if you feel wealthy, then that sensation, that feeling, will enhance the ability of an affirmation. The affirmation is a statement to the universe to say, this is how I want to feel. Like, I am wealthy. And you put it out there and you'll get it back. What you put out, you get back. Yeah. So when it comes to confidence, you could, if you're not feeling confident, and then you have an affirmation that is, I am confident, it's going to contradict itself because you don't feel confident in that moment. So you could change it. So one I wrote down was, I trust in my confidence. So that's putting trust in yourself to feel confident, and acknowledging that maybe right in this moment, you don't feel like, whoop, I feel super confident, but that you can and that you will. So affirmations are really, really powerful. You can repeat them to yourselves in the morning, at night, when you're having one of those moments. So a few years ago, when my anxiety was bad, it was one of the things I used as well. So when I felt like I was having a peak of an anxiety attack, I suppose, really, I would have certain affirmations that I would repeat over and over in my head, and it would calm me down. It made me feel like I had some power back. I was able to make a difference to how I was feeling. And then seeing that over time is then again really powerful. So Helen, have you got any affirmations for me around confidence? I've got the, like I said, that I trust in my confidence. How does that one sound? I'll see if she's got any. If you've got any affirmations around confidence, type them in the comments. If you're watching replay, #replay, let me know, because you may learn from each other with the different affirmations, because someone else might have written something that you hadn't thought of. And that's always a really nice way. You might adapt it. You might see a couple and think, actually, I'm going to put these 2 bits together. It's got to be something that works for you. So you don't have to use I trust in my confidence. That was just something that I thought resonated with this challenge. It can be something else, but have something that you refer to when you feel like your confidence is a bit low and a bit dipped, so that it can bring you back out of it, because it's a reminder. And the more you say it, the more you'll feel it, as long as when you set the affirmation, you have that sensation. So sit and think about it. What makes you feel confident? What is there around confident? Okay, you like that one. I trust in my confidence. Yeah, I like that one because it wasn't like I am super confident, which may not be true right now. And then you don't want to put that out there because there's that gap between how you feel and what you want. But I trust in my confidence is showing that you trust in yourself, you trust that your confidence will build, and that's really powerful. So if there are any more, if anyone's watching on replay, let me know your affirmations. So we've got 2 things in our goodie box so far, right? So we've got crystals, we've got affirmations. There's lots and lots of things. I'm just giving you a couple. Let's start you off gently. Now, I want to talk to you about self-care and self-love, because self-care is a huge thing when it comes to confidence building. And it may seem like, how is that? Where's the link? But it's true, because the more time you give yourself in self-care, the more you demonstrate to yourself the self-love. And everyone sort of talks about love as in love giving to other people, but love should come to you first, give yourself first, and then outwardly. Helen's just put another one, or I trust myself. Yeah, I trust myself is a really, really good affirmation, because you're building that internal trust and then moving forward from there. Of course, you can start on that. I do like that one. So self-care is really, really important. And I want you to think about something that you are going to bring into this week, this month, whatever your schedule's like. Obviously, people have different schedules, different responsibilities. But I want you to make time, if you have a diary or you use your phone for your diary, whatever it is, block some time out and do something for you. Some of you may already do it. If you already do it, add another thing in as well. I just want you to make a point of making some time so that you are just spending that time on you. You're doing something you enjoy. So it may be a massage or a facial, getting your nails done, or going to the gym, or going to your favorite gym exercise class, you know, that you can never quite manage to get to, or going to yoga, Pilates, whatever it is, going for a drive, you know, going to the woods, whatever will make you feel like, oh yeah, you know what, I love this and this makes me feel good. Schedule some time for it. So today's challenge, action, I keep calling it challenge, it's an action, it's not a challenge. Today's action is, you need to like and comment on the video. Helen, you've already done that. And then I want you to post in the group one thing that you're going to commit to yourself to implement in your life that is a self-care thing. So like massage, facial, whatever. Put it in the group, because then you're going to be held accountable. You're going to put it out there. So it's something you're going to have to then take action on. And I also want you to take action on it. So say it is, I'm going to book that facial I've been talking about for ages. You put it in the group. Remember to hashtag Facebook Challenge Day 3 to be with the chance to win the prize at the end of the week. Make sure you then go and book it. Don't just tell us all you're going to do it. Follow through on it. Show yourself, prove to yourself that you think you are worthy enough of the attention, the love that you give to everyone else and everything else you've got to do, and bring it internally and put it on you. So make that time, spend that cash, and really think about, okay, what would make me feel really good? What would I really enjoy? And it doesn't have to be like, oh, okay, a 5-star holiday in the Maldives. Okay, yeah, most of us would enjoy that. May not be able to do that. But it could be staying overnight somewhere by yourself in a spa. It doesn't have to be the super high-end spa. It could be whatever it is that is going to work for you. Do that. Make time for it. I want to hear about your self-care, because the more you put into yourself, the more your self-love will improve, will grow, and the more your confidence will grow as a natural byproduct. So today's action, like and comment on the video, post in the group the one thing you're going to commit to as a self-care routine, at least for this week or month. You could change it. You could make it a different thing every month or week, however much you can fit it in, however much you want to. But at least once in this month, in June, I want to know that you're going to do this one thing and then go and action it, go and book it, go and set it in motion. But put it in the group and hashtag it Facebook Challenge Day 3. And I will see you tomorrow to talk about accountability. Now, this one's going to be a good one. This is a massive mindset thing. And this is really going to kick you up the butt to really make you think differently about confidence, because we've worked through your life stories, what you view as confident. And today now you've got some suggestions for your toolbox to turn to when you need a confidence boost. And tomorrow we're going to really hone in on accountability and really owning that change, owning that boost in confidence and that ability to feel better. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments, send me a message. Make sure you do your actions for today, and I will see you tomorrow. So we're now going to be on Thursday at 10:30 right here.